critical race theory. Let's talk about it. Now, critical race theory is something that is being talked about all over America, and it's hit home for me in one of the schools that my nephew goes to. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in teaching extremes. So, inferiority and superiority are on opposite sides of the scale. There is no balance. And unfortunately, in our lifetime, we're seeing extremes in everything.
We have extremes in the movies, extremes in the music, extremes in the cartoons, extremes in our conversation about sexuality, extremes in our conversation about race, extremes. It's like there's no balance. There's no balance.
As a clinical social worker, I've worked with every race, every gender, and every class. And guess what I noticed that's missing? It's skill sets that cause these extremes. It's the lack of skill sets. It's the lack of emotional control. It's the lack of love. It's the lack of attachment. It's the lack of a healthy thought process. It's the lack of skills that builds character.
Like and subscribe if you are enjoying this content that I'm putting on this channel, because I'm just on fire at this point.
It's getting to be ridiculous. I remember growing up, we used to have more balance. Like, we used to have cartoons that talked about safety. We used to have music that talked about love. We had somewhere in the middle, and it's just extreme this and extreme that. I can't say extreme enough, because I'm really trying to embed it in your minds that our society has either gone all the way to the right or has gone all the way to the left. But there is no middle ground anymore, and it's disturbing, and it's bad, and it's not healthy at any cost. We need balance in our lives, and that's called psychology. Okay, that is called psychology, coming to a mindset of balance of energy, balance of thought, balance of emotions. And so when we're teaching our children about extremes, what are we going to get? Extreme people. If you hear a lie over and over and over and over again, you're going to tend to believe it. So critical race theory is one of those other extremes, and we need bravery of telling the truth. We're lacking courage, and if we're lacking bravery and courage to stop going to such extremes, then we're creating a generation that is going to be unbalanced. We need more balance. Our goal needs to be to develop skill sets, to know ourselves well enough to build our character, to evolve ourselves and our families in this society, not to tear each other down, not to point fingers at anyone else. We have to look at ourselves in order to create our own narratives. If we go off of the narratives of extremes, then we're going to get lost in the woods and not know where we're going. You know what I always say, raising new stars. Caregivers, stay healthy and keep our babies safe. Till next time.